Okay folks, this one's really colourful and has potential. It's going to be a challenge though. We'll see how we go with it. Sorry about the shakes, folks. Gonna leave it on 100. Okay, let's see what this is. It is a sequined skirt. It's elasticized, if I'm correct, or not so much there. Up here, I think it's got the band of elastic. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to put that on the glass and move it around. So I'm just going to take it from the back, put it on the glass and slip and slide it. So we're going to make this into something interesting. So that's just it there. Yeah, that looks interesting. It doesn't show all the colours though. I wanted to show all the colours. Oh, some of the colours, there's some red there and there's some blue there and a lot of gold and shit. Gonna try that again. Gonna try and show all of the colours if we can, if it's possible. Yeah, that looks better. We just have a little bit of the purple. Wondering if we're going to use that. Maybe we could. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to try again. I'm going to put it upside down this time. I'm really missing a loved one, folks, and I'm trying to get my work out there on primetime TV, on the news, the 6 o'clock news preferably. Trying to get my work out there so I can get in touch with a lost loved one. Actually, I think we could use that, maybe. But I really miss my partner. His name is Luigi. And it's really sad being away from him all this time, and I'm really struggling to deal with the loss that I've had to deal with, and it really hurts me that I have to try and use an unorthodox method to get in touch with someone who I really wish I was married to, and it's really difficult trying to interest these news channels into my work, and it really is a struggle. And really I get so anxious that I'm never going to see my stuff go to air, and therefore I'm not going to get in touch with my partner. I know it's not considered like typical negative news that we see, that most of the news articles read in the bulletin have always got to have a negative feel. They've always got to be something that keeps the audience on edge. That's how it seems. And my stuff just doesn't figure. It just feels that way. It feels really like it's an insult. But it's also critical that I get this stuff on air because I can't afford this financially either. I went broke last Sunday of when I did this. I went broke. I didn't have enough money in the bank, and I ended up having to ring the bank on payday so I could get my stuff, to get my payment for my photocopier. Because the bank, I have had to take out a bank loan for this fucking photocopier because my other photocopier died on me and I couldn't get it fixed. So I had to take out a loan for this one. Now we're going to use that. I had to take out a loan for this one, so I'm not happy with the way things are. Everything's about fucking money. Everyone wants to follow the dirty dollar. They don't know what a hellish life that is. It is a horrible existence when your life is all about money, and that's the way the world has become. And you get the feeling the news channels don't see money when they see my stuff. I'm trying my best and I'm disabled, so I haven't got the money to splash around, even if I wanted to. Now that looks nice. So I'm trying my best on these limited resources to do what I'm doing. And it's really hard to deal with this lack of interest in my work. I put my heart, mind and soul into this stuff. I don't just do it on a whim. I fucking do it, and I do it regularly. There's very few weeks where I have missed a time when I've had to do, and I've felt the need to do these demos so I could attract media attention to this plight of mine that I fucked up the past by not marrying Luigi, by not loving him when I had the opportunity. And now I just want another opportunity again, folks, to get back together with him. And I really, really miss him, and it really hurts me that I can't simply find him. I can't find him. I need you TV people to help me. I need your help, you know. I do, you know. I'm putting out an appeal for you guys to help me so I can get in touch and put the past behind me and live a bright future, to do all sorts of wonderful things, not just for myself but potentially for mankind. I want to do things. I want to make a difference. I'm not just the sum total of my disabled parts of my brain. I'm not the sum total of that, folks. I don't want to be just a disabled person. I am disabled, yes, but that's not what I am. You know, folks, I really find it difficult. Now that one's that one. That's looking, it's got potential, but we need to do a better one. But basically I'm trying my best, folks, to better myself, to do what I feel is right and do what I feel needs to be done. And I have to go on television, folks. I can't just keep doing this and not getting any airtime. And Luigi is my loved one. He's the one I care about. I don't have the same feelings for other people. I just can't. Now this is looking a bit elongated. We're going to have to make it more angled. But basically, I'm struggling to deal with the past, which I fucked up. And I know I use bad language, but what else can I do? I'm just under the pump, folks. I'm really under the pump, trying to make something happen when it looks like nothing's going to happen. my dad and my brother hate me because of my past. I want to be able to get in touch with them and have them say sorry to me for being such bullies and assholes. And I know it's partly my fault. I know I brought a lot of it on myself, but basically I didn't mean to, and I just can't reconcile myself to them. So I have to get this stuff to go to air on TV to show that my art isn't foolishness or stupidity or fuck. My dad and my brother don't like me as a photocopier artist. They want me to be normal. They want me to be socialites. Dad and my brother are very popular people. They're very winsome characters, but to me, they're assholes. I've seen their dark side. I haven't seen their friendly side. I rarely see it, and I never see it for me. It's their friends get all the friendliness. I don't. I don't figure in their eyes. I don't figure. I don't have a place in their life. They just want to treat me like shit, humiliate me. Well, I fucking hate that, and I need to get this stuff to go to air so I can fucking get my family ties all sorted, as well as finding Luigi. I know that finding Luigi, my dad, would be glad to see me get married instead of being a single, sitting on the shelf rotting away. I'm 48, I'm rotting. I do have reason to believe I'm now going through menopause. So the prime of my youth is now gone. All I have now is menopause. I really need to find Luigi. I really need to know where he is and to get in touch. I really miss him. And I know my dad and my brother would accept me if I was to have a partner instead of being the loner at the photocopier. The stupid loner. Fuck, I hate being a loner. It's not my thing. Some people like it, I don't. I'm not designed for lonerism, folks. It kills. Loneliness kills. It's like smoking the equivalent of 15 cigarettes a day, and I'm not a smoker. I don't like smoking. I don't like smoking, folks. I just can't seem to get this to look any good. Having a lot of difficulties with it, folks. Wondering if we're going back to this one. We're going to just... Oh, this is so hard. I'm so close and yet so far from getting a good picture. I'm trying my best, folks. It's not an easy gig to push, this photocopier art. It's not an easy thing to push. But I really wish I could be friends with my dad and my brother instead of being enemies. Because they're my family. They're not just any old people. They're my fucking family. And if I can't be friends with my family, what hope have I got? I think this could be a nice piece. I can chop that up. But I'm really trying to get in touch with Luigi, and I know my dad and my brother can make it up to me. You know, I know we can bury the hatchet. I'd like to bury this fucking hatchet, folks. It's been going on for too long. I just wish they'd accept me as who I am and what I am instead of revolting against it. So I don't talk to them, folks. That's the only power I have over them. Otherwise, they've got power. They've got power over me, and they can twist me up and make me feel bad. They can twist and manipulate. They're assholes, and I've lost my settings. They're fucktards, and they don't care. They just want me to be what they think is right. They're always right. They're so-called right people. They think they're right, always right. I fucking hate them at this stage. They're wrong. They're wrong, they're out of line, and I'm not going to let them tell me I'm wrong when I'm fucking right in some circumstances at least. Not every circumstance. I've done the wrong thing myself. I fucked things up. Yes, that's why they hate me. But that doesn't mean that was not done out of malice. I had good intentions, but good intentions I know can go sour. They can leave things in a real wreckage. And my relationship with my dad and my brother is a fucking train wreck. And I want to put it right, but I can't convince them that I'm changed, that I'm different, because people that knew me from the past, most of them, they don't like me. They think they treat me like I'm a product of the past, and they don't want to leave me alone about the past. So I'm really trying to break the past and all the shackles that it has on me to make way for a brighter future. So I'm trying to break the past, folks. I need to break the past. I need to do something. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. This is not looking good. I don't like it. I don't know how I'm going to make this look any good. But I really want to break the past. I want to break the past into a million pieces. I really do. I want to fuck it. I want to fuck it over. I want to do something to kill it. I want to murder the past so that my future will be bright and that I'll have a good relationship with my dad and my brother and other people who I used to know. I don't want to be remembered as the person who fucked up. I don't want to be remembered as the one who failed. Now I'm wondering which one I'm going to use. I can't get any of these things to fucking work. And this is a stressful thing about what I do here, is knowing that I can't always get something to look decent like I want it to look decent. This one's got potential, but it's really eluding me. Trying to get this ideal print, this wonderful piece of work, and my time is running out very quickly. I'm going to turn it upside down this way, but I'm really missing my partner, and it really takes its toll. These demos can be time consuming and extremely taxing on me. And I need to be with my partner Luigi. I can't live without him much longer. I'll end up dying of a broken heart, and that's not really what I'd like to do. I don't want to die of a broken heart. Wondering which one's going to be used, which one I can actually use. If any of these can be utilised, they're all the same. They're all got some flaw in them, but I just can't get them to look decent. I know I can do it, folks, but basically I'm really lonely, and it's really difficult trying to take control of my life when control seems like it's not there. And even controlling this artwork is proving to be exhausting and difficult. I just can't seem to find a sweet spot. So, folks, even as an artist, I struggle. I struggle. I just think this could be it, maybe. If I stretch it horizontally. Okay, horizontally stretching it. Right, we're just going to take this away. But this is going to be a really, really, really long and demanding demo, folks. It's a long one. It's a prolongated one. So I'm going to stretch it along here. I'm going to cut that bit at the top, and we got some of that blue, and we got the red, which is nice. But I really need help to locate this partner. There's only so many times I can keep running these demos like in a serial, like a TV serial. I do want my work to be entertaining, and I try to make it entertaining. Try to show you what that photocopier art is not something that's always easy. Sometimes it comes together like that, other times it doesn't. It requires fucking effort. Like anything good, it needs effort. It requires effort. And I've got a feeling this piece isn't going to look any good. I'm going to do something, folks. I'm going to just take this image and I'm going to angle it. I'm going to angle it, folks. I'm going to do something. I'm not going to just rely on this kind of shit. This is shit. This has got to be angled. We're going to try and take an angled approach on this one that we've used so many times. So I'm going to make an angle. I'm going to angle it. But basically, I'm trying to show that this art is not always easy. It's not an easy peasy thing to do a lot of the time. It'd be nice if it was a little bit easier in this case, if I could just find the sweet spot with what I'm doing. If I could find something that looks brilliant, which is what I'm always looking for in my work, is brilliance. That looks interesting. We could probably work with it. I don't know. We'll soon find out. But I really miss my partner and I really need to find him. I can't keep spending all this money on this shit all the time. It's not shit, but the money it costs, it just costs me so much. You know, the longer the videos, the more memory the more storage on my micro SD card I take. And the more storage I take, the more my micro SD card I have to replace it. So it's really hard work. And now this stupid user interface that Konica Minolta have made is shit. It drives me up the wall. So, and I'm not in the mood to deal with a fucking user interface and its clumsiness. See, it's clumsy. It's fucking clumsy. And I'm clumsy on it too. This is not going to be a spectacular one, I don't think. But you get my drift. This is not easy, folks. This is not a walk in the park, as it might seem. Dad and my brother think that this is... My dad doesn't like it. He doesn't see it as art. He's fucking an old fuddy-duddy. He's an old fuddy. He's a fucking fuddy. And my brother is an asshole. And they don't get it. So I'm trying my best to give what I can. And I want to give back to society eventually when I make money, hopefully, out of this stuff from going to air and getting recognised, and give back money to the community. Anyway, that actually doesn't look too bad. I think now we can call this prolongated circus finished.